We need to use the parenthetical promise, which means anytime you see a variable, you put parentheses. So instead of k, I'm going to have parentheses. And then the 2 is on the outside. Remember, I've just replaced the k with parentheses. I have a plus. Now I get to a g, I'm going to put parentheses with a little 3 on the outside. I'm just going to go ahead and do this for all of them. So this is going to be 3 parentheses on the top and parentheses minus parentheses on the bottom. And this is going to be 4 parentheses minus 10 parentheses. Okay, now we start to put in our values. For k, we have a 5, and this k is down here a 5, and this k is a 5. And for g, we have a -2, so I'll put a -2 in here for g, and here there's not one in c. And then -1 for p, so I have a -1 here, and I have a -1 here. Okay, once you've got all your values put into the parentheses, it's now time to just do the math. You know, go back to the very first week of school when we talked about order of operations. That's all we're doing here. Okay, order of operations says we do exponents first. Obviously, we do parentheses first, but there's nothing inside the parentheses to really do. So we do exponents next. So 5 to the second power is not 10. 5 to the second power is 5 times 5, which is 25. Bring mine down my plus sign. -2 to the third power, that's -2 times -2, which is a +4, times a -2, that's a -8. And now I want you to do this math. Are the signs different or are they the same? If they're different, we'll subtract them and get 17. If they're the same, we would add them and get 33. So I want you to figure out that last step. All right, coming over here, we're going to take care of the top. 3 times -2 is -6. On the bottom, we're going to leave, change, opposite, and we wind up with 5 plus +1, which is +6. I'm going to let you do this, but remember, if it helps you to draw your integer fox, some people like to do that. All right, a negative divided by a positive, so we'd mark off this and mark off this. Think about what sign you're going to get there. And the last one, we multiply 4 times -1 and we get -4. And then we multiply 10 times 5 and we get 50. We bring down the minus sign, and now we need to leave, change, opposite. Are the signs different or are they the same? If they're different, we would subtract them and get 46. If they're the same, we would add them and get 54, and then you need to remember your sign. So I will let you do the last step there as well.